Right. Let's just check, is everything working? This light on, and my eyes, that light is on. Looks funny colour to me, but maybe that'll look alright to you guys. Screen on, microphone. Let's just give it the scratch test. Yeah, it's on, I think. I don't know, you tell me, I can't hear it. Right, so, new video, new item to the studio, new piece of equipment, new microphone. So, it's the HyperX Quadcast S, I think. Yeah, bear with me a second, I will get the box and I will be right back. Right, resumed. Now we have the box. Look at the state of this. I just stood on something. Look at the state of that. I'll cover the address, but that's how it arrived. Like, it's been all here. I don't know if you can see that very well. It looks like it's been stamped to fuck. So, sorry, language. Yeah, it's the HyperX or HyperX Quadcast S, that one. So, yeah, it's that microphone, and it looks great. I'll link some pictures to it because I don't want to fiddle around with the camera, but it's there. It's right next to the camera. So it's right next to your left ear, right down here. If you're facing the screen and the screen's right here, it's there. So I don't know. Hopefully it sounds good. I will link in with some video editing magic somehow, because I don't edit much anymore, so I can't remember how to do it. I will I'll learn how to speak and then I'll get back to you. Yeah, I'll link in a video with some audio of me talking with the old mic, or you could just look at one of my previous video to this and you'll hear how crappy it sounds. Right. So this is this is a test for the microphone. So this is my old microphone. Well, I say old, still only like a week ago. I've got the HyperX Quadcast microphone, which I'm going to test now, see if it works for starters, and then see how it sounds. But I've finally almost got everything done now. So we have the lighting is done. The setup, the desk is done. Somewhere for me to sit is done, but I'm sitting on the bed right now. But this will be replaced by a chair soon. The sound is done, hopefully. It seems to be working. So we have microphone done, decent camera done, decent lighting done. All that remains is for me to do some decent content, which I probably won't. I don't know. I mean, some people seem to like some of the stuff I make, and certain other things gets like one view. Yeah, it's hit and miss. But yeah, so the microphone is actually looks amazing. I will put some pictures of it up if I can figure it out. But it's changing colours right now, so it's green and then it's sort of fading to yellow and then it's going orange and red comes up from the bottom and fades to the top, and then it's purple's going up. And now it's pinky, now it's dark purple, and it's fading to blue. And now it's like a turquoise. That's the best there. That looks really nice. I'll see if we can get, oh, yeah, that looks good. I'll see if we can get pictures of it, or possibly a video of it, and I'll add that into this so you can see what I see. You can see what I see. Anyway, so yeah, I was going to say something about it as well, and I forgot. Oh my God. Getting hold of this microphone was a nightmare, I swear. Let me just shut that. Right, so this is what I did. If you're going to use... maybe I'm just got bad luck, but I ordered this a month ago on Amazon because they had a sale on. So it was, I think it was 130. They're about 130 pounds, that is. I don't know what it is in dollars, probably like the same. Amazon. So it was a sale on. I wanted a new microphone for a while. I had a bit of spare money, so I was like, I'll get myself this mic, screw it. And I was sat with someone and they just persuaded me into buying it. So I was like, okay, buy it. Next day delivery, boom. Next day, delivery driver comes. It's the only thing I've ordered, so it's definitely that. And he's going, oh, what's the password? Password? It's Amazon. You don't get a password. Yeah, maybe sign for something, but you don't get a password. And he's like, oh, no password, no delivery. I'm like, well, we don't have a password. So he goes. Then it gets rescheduled. A couple of days later, he comes again, the same guy. I wasn't there, though. So my dad was there. If I'd have been there, I'd have just taken it off him and said, fuck off. It's got my name on it. It's mine. Go fuck yourself. You're a lunatic. But no, he's saying no password, no delivery. Like, well, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened, but that's what I heard. And apparently he just refused to deliver it and he just buggered off. So I got onto Amazon and it said it had been delivered, which it hadn't. And then I got this little prompt. So I got a thingy on my Amazon that said that it had been cancelled. And I was like, cancelled? Why? So I checked it out and it said, and let me just crop the address out of this. Because there's definitely a crazy stalker out there that will show up. It's not my house anyway, so I won't even be there. So I got this crap. I don't know if you can see that. It says, sorry, we're sorry. There was an issue with your delivery. The package is being returned and we will issue a refund within 5 to 7 business days after the return is processed. Now, and it says cancelled. So it says there was an issue with your delivery, which there was. And then, so that was like 3 weeks ago. I assumed, well, I mean, Amazon are pretty reliable, right? That refund will just go straight back into my account. And then yesterday, I decided to check. I was like, well, I'm going to check just to make sure it's gone in. I don't want to assume because it's 120 quid. And I can't really afford to lose that amount of money because I could buy myself something very useful. Like insure my car for the month. Yeah, I went on there and went to the bank, no refund. So it showed the money going out, didn't show it coming back. So Amazon screwed me over, right? No. What happened was I had to go, and this was a nightmare. I went on to, first thing I did was I got on eBay and I just bought one on eBay. So this isn't actually brand new. It says used like new. Now the box did look like it had been battered. So I don't know if they used it for a football or a punching bag. But yeah. Luckily it was wrapped up in bubble wrap really well. And the mic itself looks brand new. Like, it looks perfect. I'll put some pictures in. But anyway, back to this Amazon thing. So the Amazon, I don't know if to blame Amazon because I haven't got my money back yet, but we'll see. We'll probably do an update on that. The guy on the phone today was pretty decent. He was pretty helpful. So what happened was I had to phone them up. Now, you can't go through this on the Amazon on your profile. You have to phone them up, because what had happened was the driver had basically stolen the package. So the driver had listed it as refused to take delivery, which wasn't true. He refused to give it. So he refused to deliver the delivery. I just wanted my fucking microphone. So he turns up. So he puts this on Amazon. So now, for me to get a refund, I've got to send the mic back. But I don't have it. So what am I going to send back? So how am I going to get my money back? So I phoned him up today. I was like, look, this delivery driver is obviously mental. He's turned up and I think he stole the package. He's asking stupid questions. He's fucked off without delivering it twice, same guy. And I haven't been refunded. It's been 2 or 3 weeks now. I think it's 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It says 5 to 7 days, and there's been no refund. What's going on? Can you help me out? I was pretty polite on the phone because I didn't want to start ranting at them, because it's not their fault. It's the delivery guy. And the guy on the phone looked it up. He saw all the details on it. He had all the info on his computer just there, and he was really helpful. And he said that he's going to report the driver, because apparently they're not supposed to do that. And they offered to send me another one, and I said, well, all I wanted was the mic, and I was waiting for so long, and they were fannying me about so bad, I just bought one on eBay. So I'd rather just have the refund. They offered me Amazon vouchers, but I mean, I only really buy shirts from Amazon at the minute, because shirts and suits and pocket squares and stuff like that. So, and I don't want to spend 120 quid just because I have it. There's a few shirts I could buy, but not 100 quid's worth. So I just said, can you just give me the money back? So he said, it will be in my account within 7 days. Now, I've said, if it's not, I'll check 8 days, 9 days. If it's not, I'm going to be really pissed off, because Amazon have totally fucked me over there. If I needed that to pay bills, for example, then I'd be screwed, because I've spent the money to buy the mic because it's here, but they've still got the money that I originally gave them to buy the mic from them. So I've essentially paid 200 quid for a mic, and it's taken a month to get here instead of a day. But we'll see. I should get the 120 back, which will mean... Oh, sorry. You're not boring me, I'm just tired. That I've gotten a £150 microphone for like £75, I think I paid for the one on eBay. Which is pretty decent. I mean, all the fannying about aside, as long as I get my money back, I've basically saved 50 quid, which could be used for something more. I'm looking around the room like, what's worth 50 quid in here? Not a lot, really. Books. I mean, I don't spend a lot of money on books. I buy cheap ones. My ring lights are cheap, and I've had them for years. 50 quid. What could I spend 50 quid on in here? I don't know. Maybe a new shirt. I'd have to think about it. But, I mean, I could just save it. But, yeah, 50 quid I've saved, which is pretty good going. And the studio is almost done. I'm just waiting on a sign to go up here. I'm going to have a neon sign there, I'm thinking. I don't know if I should get one designed or just have the name in neon, but that's going to be there. God, that shadow looks so bad. I've got the blue lights over there because it just looks nice. I think the grey and blue background looks pretty good. This bed that I'm sitting on right now, that's going to be moved. So you won't see that, and I'll be sat on a chair hopefully. But I don't know how it's going to look. I think it looks okay right now. Hopefully it sounds okay. I mean, I've got a really good quality camera, so you can see me clearly, and I've lit myself well, so the camera can pick my face up, so you're not looking at a blurry, creepy wizard. And I've lit the background a little bit, so it doesn't look like I'm just sat in a grey box. All I need now is some background things to occupy your eyes, keep your mind, give your mind something to look at while I'm rambling on about microphones and stuff. Now I'm going to do a test on this microphone. I didn't do an unboxing because I just wanted to get it out of the box and make sure it wasn't smashed to bits because of the state the box was in. So apologies for that. It wasn't wrapped from new anyway, so I'm sure there's better unboxing videos out there. But the most important thing is, forget the unboxing, does it work? Does it work well? Is it value for money? And does it look good? Now, you're going to have to be the one to judge the sound, because personally, I mean, I can't tell much of a difference. I haven't tested it yet to the old mic, but I mean, I'm guessing it sounds better, right? It's got to. It's a £120 microphone, and my old mic was the one that's in the camera right now, the built-in webcam mic. So hopefully it sounds good in your little ears there. It looks amazing. I keep looking at it. You probably tell that I'm looking over there at the monitor. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the mic. I'm squinting at the ring lights. But yeah, it looks really nice, and I like that it cycles through the rainbow. My keyboard does that too, because I get very not bored easily, but I get, if everything's the same for too long, I get like disinterested, probably is the best way of describing it. So I've got my keyboard cycles through the spectrum of colours. So that's quite nice to look at. And the microphone does it as well, which is pretty cool. And so does the mouse, which is currently not on because I don't have enough USB slots now. Because I have two occupied by ring lights, one occupied by the camera, and one occupied by the microphone. So there's nowhere for my little mouse, little Alienware mouse, to get plugged in, sadly. But I'm sure I'll sort that out at some point. I'll get the ring lights plugged in somewhere else, and then the laptop will just be occupied by the mic, the mouse, and the camera, and the lighting will be separate. So if the laptop goes off, the lights will stay on, and vice versa. If the lights go off, the laptop will stay on because it's charging. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a review on this, just a quick one. Well, this is it, really. It's basically just been me ranting about how difficult it was to get the bloody thing. I did see these years ago, probably a couple of years ago, when it first come out, and I thought it looked amazing. I was like, oh, that looks nice. Because a lot of people buy the Yeti mics. Most people I know that do this sort of thing have the Yeti mic that looks like a little robot holding a Robocop stick. I thought they look stupid. I thought it looks like a Dalek's dildo. But the HyperX Quadcast, this one, I actually originally looked at the previous model, the red one, which is just called the Quadcast. This is the Quadcast S. I think it looks better. It looks more professional. It lights up, which is good for me because I like looking at pretty lights. And the Yeti ones don't light up at all, I don't think. I've not seen one light up anyway. And they're silver or blue, and that doesn't really fit my colour scheme I've got going on in here. It's all black and silver, and the mic is black and silver, minus the lighting, which looks really cool. And you can mute it by tapping the top, which I will just test now, hopefully. If the sound cuts out and it doesn't come back on, that's my fault, but we'll see. So this is muted. That's unmuted, so you should be able to hear me right now. Let me know. I'll check in the editing anyway. If you could if you could lip read what I said, I'll give you £50. No, I won't, because it's pretty obvious what I said. But I will give you a thumbs up, and I'll say you're a clever dude. But yeah, that's it. That's basically, it's just a bit of a rant about shitty delivery drivers, and talking about how pretty this microphone is. If you are looking to get it, or get a microphone, and you're torn between 2 or 3 or more, you don't have a clue, 100% would recommend it. I mean, it looks amazing. I've looked at a lot of mics, because I was looking at reviews of them and stuff to see which would be the best one to get. Oh, is my phone going off? No. And this is the best looking one I've seen. I mean, there's another one that looked quite nice. Razer do like one that looks like a little pill, like a little tablet. Literally like a little pill, like a little oval shape. There was quite a cute little compact looking mic, and it was a third of the price of this one. But I did look at the reviews of it, and the tests, it wasn't as versatile as this one. And I bought this one for doing interviews and podcasts and stuff like this, where I just talk to the camera. And the little one wouldn't have been ideal for surround sound. If I'm doing an interview, I want the mic in the middle, and I want it to pick us up evenly. And I don't like moving mics. Yeah, that really pisses me off. It's annoying to look at as well. If I'm watching an interview of some people on a podcast, and they're pushing the mic back and forth, or turning it and readjusting it, it's just annoying to watch. Because that shit should be set up before you start recording. But yeah, the mic is, if you're torn between should I get it, shouldn't I get it, just get it. It looks great. And if by this point you're not convinced, I'm sure you could tweak the sound. I haven't set it up or downloaded any software. I literally just plugged it in, and this is what I got instantly. So hopefully it sounds good. If you're good with tweaking technology and fanning about with stuff, make it sound better, you probably could do that as well. But looks wise, it looks great. I'm probably going to get a boom arm for it, so it's like up here, so I'm more desk space from all my coffee, and because it looks cool to have it on a boom arm, because that's what the pros do, right? But yeah, HyperX Quadcast S, just quickly checking I don't get it wrong. Microphone, very good. First impressions, amazing. Unfortunately, Amazon, not so much. But we'll see. When I get my refund, I might be less inclined to rant about them. If I don't get my refund, however, there will be videos ranting about that, and if I don't get my refund, I will let you know. But yeah, maybe don't. No, I'm not going to say anything yet until I get my refund or not. But yeah, that's it basically. I'll put some old sound, maybe, if I can be bothered. I probably won't. But if you want to hear what my old mic sounded like go to my previous video, listen to 5 seconds of me talking, and you'll get an idea. Listen to it side by side with this. You don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. But yeah, it looks, I like it. I'm happy. It's just a shame it took 3 weeks longer than it should have. So that's it. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's not working. That's because it's not plugged in. Right, so that's Battling Dudes. Review / first impressions of the HyperX Quadcast S microphone. So yeah, more videos coming soon, and possibly interviews, not podcast. I'm not going to be a person that does a podcast. I like the idea of interviews where 2 people sit down and talk about stuff. Maybe I could get someone down who's a personal trainer, someone who's got an interesting backstory, someone who's had a rough life, interesting life, tough time of it. I know quite a few people like that would be interested in talking about it. Maybe things like mental health, particularly men's mental health, because that seems to be a big talking point these days, which it never used to be, but it is now, so why not talk about it? We've all got problems, right? Everyone deals with it differently. So yeah, if that's the sort of thing you're interested in seeing, let me know in the comments. If you like the sound of the mic, let me know in the comments. If you hate the sound, let me know also, and I can throw it in the bin. There's my phone going off again. So I'm not going to check it now. I'll finish the video first. So right, Battling Dudes. That's the end of the video. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.